Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Latvian International Challenger 2017.
From Tukums, Latvia.
Yes, and this is a semi-final time, and today here with you, Linda Mangale.
And Alexander Orlov.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. So we will feature the game against between Team Jentsch and Team Stasa-Sarsune from Latvia and Team Jentsch from Germany.
That's right, Team Jentsch from curling club Füssen in Germany. And let's go quickly through team lineups. And let's start for team from Germany.
Yep.
Lead and device, Pia-Lisa Scholl. Second, Annalena Jentsch. Third, Josephine Obermann. And the skip, and the fourth, Daniela Jentsch.
And the team from Latvia, the lead is Evelina Barone. The second player is Santa Blumberga. The third and the vice skip is Ieva Krusta. And the skip is Iveta Stasa-Sarsune.
That's right. And this is a game between teams which will represent their countries at the Europeans.
Yeah, and Olympic qualification tournament also as well.
Yeah. So it's a big game for both teams. They will meet each other again for sure in December in Prague, or in Czech Republic.
Yeah, from 5th till 10th of December.
Yeah, to decide who will go to the Olympics in Pyeongchang. But now it's a WCT event here in Latvia, in Tukums, and this is a semi-final time. The question is who is going to get to the final and grab the whole prize, and
prize 1,400 euros
for the winner. Yeah, that's right. And here we go. We started at the first end.
Evelina Barone is throwing her lead stones.
That's right. And according to the ranking, Team Jentsch high ranked in the overall standing. That's why they had a choice to choose either stones or a hammer. And as you can see, they chose the hammer. So team from Germany has a hammer in the very first end.
Yeah, and they play with the red rocks in this game.
That's right. And this is the lead time. Evelina started that end, and Pia-Lisa Scholl with the takeout weight.
Yeah, seems a simple start, but a little mistake, like placing the same stone as a guard now. And the Latvian team will try to go around this now. So we are in small town called Tukums, which is 63 kilometers from Riga, capital city of Latvia. So it's kind of first time this kind of big tournament outside of Riga. So we're excited to have this and hope for more viewers to be attracted to this interesting game of curling.
And more players will come to try curling after that wonderful broadcast.
We really hope so. Maybe our only curling club will be packed after this one.
Oh, definitely. It's actually really very nice city to be, because it's really different from like Riga and Tallinn, where will be held another WCT event next week, which is Latvian capital or Estonian capital. Really great towns, and it's tons of places to go and watch, beautiful city centers and all that. And Tukums, it's completely different for me. It's really kind of a competitive place, because it's really green, it's really nice, it's beautiful, but it's not a lot of place to go. So actually you can really focus on your curling.
Yeah, only on a game, not being distracted by other things.
Exactly. So if you want to really compete and be serious competitor and like think about curling only, this is an absolutely amazing place to be. Like Tukums is very lovely. So actually about the Tallinn, yes, next weekend it's another WCT event, Tallinn
International Challenger.
Exactly, and it's gonna be amazing because the venue Tallinn has is just absolutely great. It's amazing to be there and great ice, and it's gonna be great. So stay tuned. It's lots of curling. It's season time.
Yeah, Baltic states are keep growing with the curling and curling events. So we're really excited about hosting one of those.
That's correct.
World Curling Tour events.
Our teams keep hitting the stones in the house, trying to catch that roll, and second time that it's overcurled just a little bit, just a little. And this is Santa Blumberger. Team Latvia second.
Yep, it didn't curl.
Yeah, this time
Not
it's just
bit.
a nose hit.
Yep. Seems the teams are trying to find out who will get first behind this lonely guard in front of the house. Still an option to get some points in this end for
of course, yes.
both of the teams. Still for Latvian team, or some maybe 2 points for German.
Looks like another hit and stick. No, no, it's even a little bit outside. And
it rolled out, so I guess Latvian teams team will try to get behind it.
yeah, of course. Latvian team has a very experienced skip, right?
Yep, she's been in many Europeans and also participated in qualifiers. Also been in a Worlds, so she came back after a couple years of
Break.
Yeah. So.
And she came back very strongly to qualify her team to participate in Europeans and then qualification event for Olympics. This is a very good comeback,
it's
I would
like
say.
riding bike, you don't forget your skills, so seems like she's oh, there's a little mistake. Stone was a bit too slow for a draw to house. And
But it looks like really aggressive right now.
yeah, it curls a lot.
Now it's two guards for Team Latvia, and the same shot, kind of the same call. So Team Jentsch, Josephine Obermann, try to come around all these guards and hide this red stone behind them.
Could say that this German team becomes experienced too. They are young, but they already competed in a quite high level as well. So in the years they will become stronger and stronger.
Yeah, I can tell you. Daniela, who is the skip of this German team, played 127 games at the World Curling events.
That's
this
amazing.
is a lot.
Yeah.
This is a lot. And it, of course, includes the Worlds, the Juniors, the Europeans, and the mixed. Basically every single discipline except mixed doubles. She played everything.
I never seen her in a competition in the mixed doubles, so I guess she decided it's not hers. So because yeah, still time to decide. But as in this team, Latvian team, the second player Santa Blumberger just recently won Latvian championship in mixed doubles, so she plays as well as in a ladies team and a mixed doubles team. So she's really competitive person in Latvian curling and still a young one.
Of course. And she must be super good with draw weight.
With playing mixed doubles, yeah, you should. You don't need any sweepers. I can do it by myself.
Yeah, exactly. So we just saw the draw from Yeva. Germany is trying to come on top.
That's a little too
wide.
Yep.
A little wide and a little heavier.
And it's a second shot, so I guess Latvians should try to guard their own again. more than try to hit that one out.
Oh, they will try to come. Yeah, if its line will be there, they will sweep it and like freeze it to the yellow maybe. If not, then it's gonna stay in like top 8.
Yeah, will be a good guard for the shot rock.
Yep.
They are in a good position in the first end now for the steal.
Yes, I would say so. So now it's a skip time, and Team Stasa-Sarsune will start to throw the last stones in this end.
So in the other semi-final, quickly, there's a Team Stern from Switzerland, as we saw before in the quarterfinals, and against Team Jensen from Denmark. So they're competing for the second spot in the final.
Yeah, it's great. It's 4 different countries in the semi-final at the women's section. So lots of people can follow
there will be
this event.
The Germans, there will be Danish people, there will be Swiss people,
and Latvian, of
and
course.
Latvians, sure.
A little over curl, I would say.
Yeah, it could be. Actually, would have been a little longer. That they would drag it in the house. That would be a little better. Still, I think with that curl, the ice have, they could access that yellow one in a house.
They can tap it a little bit and lie too, which will be very nice.
Yeah, for Germans, they need that. Because they have a last stone advantage in this end.
Yeah, this is a very big shot for Daniela. It could be a very good setup. If you play that stone right now, it's gonna be a very good start for her team. Yeah, here we go. Daniela was her first rock in the first end.
They just need a little tap, so the stone stays the third best, the Latvian stone. But it seems a little wide. It doesn't curl as much as they wanted. And then they probably set up a nice pocket for the Latvians to go in.
Yeah, but you have to be very, very careful with this to avoid any kind of a double possibility.
Nice freeze to those balls. It will be quite hard to get that yellow out.
Yeah,
don't you think?
Yeah, definitely. It's gonna be very hard, but it's.
I think if they leave it up, there could be a double more than.
Yep.
We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah. Yep, you can see some disappointment. She understood how that was. It could be very, very good to start the game with some multiple points on the board.
Gives you a little confidence in the beginning.
Yeah. Now you should save the end, I believe. No matter what will happen with that shot, she should be.
Won't be easy for her.
Yeah, definitely not. Line's good.
They're saying it's a little too wide.
Yeah, and
it looks maybe a little longer.
A little heavier, yeah, as well.
Oh, unfortunate mistake here. It's too wide.
Oh, that was unexpected.
Yeah, and there, I guess, is a chance for 3, maybe.
Yeah, if it could be. I think there is a. Yeah, it's definitely a chance for 3. Just need to catch that curl.
Yep, in the end to push it out a little
exactly.
bit.
And if not, if you will not catch the curl, most probably you just get 1.
Yeah.
Right? So you don't really risk that much, but you can have lots of points. Kind of an unexpected error, I would say, from Latvian skip.
It looked like it catch some really straight pass.
Yeah.
It didn't curl at all.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, but it was a little bit like heavy as well, so
maybe that's why also
yeah,
it's
that's why it didn't
straight.
really curl at the right time. So the break point was a little bit like later, too much.
Now they try to decide.
I think the other option could be just kind of a takeout to play through red, catch the piece of red and curl to yellow. Then
yeah, it pushes it up and just
got 2, so and guaranteed 1. So, but we will see what Daniela decided with her vice skip, and this is gonna be a takeout.
Yeah, it's possible for 2, and why don't take it? 3 is really difficult because that yellow is quite buried behind those 2 guards.
Yeah, definitely. And the one red will go out. So, and they exactly know what they're doing. They play just for 2.
Yeah. And this way 2 is easier to get than maybe try to tap that yellow back.
Maybe.
And 1 for sure. We'll
one
see.
for sure in both cases, I think.
Yes.
Yep, here we go. The last drop.
Should curl.
A little heavier than they expected, I believe.
It doesn't curl as they want. Looks like quite straight. It didn't push. But for guaranteed 1.
As we say.
Yep. In any case, it was.
So not kind of 100% shots in the end of this end. So, but it's one for Germany.
Yeah, we'll see in a replay. They try to get.
How the stone was running behind that corner guard a little bit. And some emotions.
But in the end, we had a really interesting end to watch.
Exactly.
Really aggressive in the beginning already. Everybody wants to get in a final. This quite big mistake from the Latvian skip last stone. But luckily Latvian's team lost just 1 stone.
Yeah, and it's 1 for Team Jentsch, 1-0. And scores on the board. So we started the second end of the semi-final game at WCT Latvian Curling Challenger, and at the same time we have some other games in progress, and there are some men's teams play their semi-finals at the same time. And first semi-final is Team Bryce from Scotland playing against Team Stjerne from Denmark. And they are playing second end, and the scores at the moment is 0-0. So the first end was blanked. And another semi-final is team from Austria is Sebastian Wunderer against Switzerland boys Team Hess. And in this game, after the first end, Team Wunderer leads 2 shots to 0. And this is a corner guard from Team Latvia, because they will try to get more than a single point in this end. Just 2 or even more if it will be possible. That's why they put the corner guard. And Team Germany will play in the center.
a lower curled.
Didn't quite get there, I believe. Both strokes in the house in the start of descent, and it seems like it's gonna be an easy job for Latvians to get them both out. This is Evelina. She's very young.
Yeah, she's really young. She still plays in juniors too. So she's quite experienced with playing with this team together.
Absolutely, this is amazing how young she is, and she playing at this level. And this is so good, so good. She actually being 14 years old.
Yeah.
She played almost 30 games for 30 games being in the Latvian juniors team.
Yeah.
And once she played in Europeans as well. So at the 14 years old, played 29 games for the Latvian national team. This is something really amazing, absolutely amazing.
Good that we have such a young curlers already.
Oh, yes.
Who are determined to get in a higher places and get better results years after years. So good experience with this really experienced skip we have here on the ice.
Even two experienced skips on the ice.
Yeah. So there's a good result from the Jentsch team.
Yeah, very good tap.
Good setup. We'll see what Latvians are after now. Looks like they wanna, go around. And
I think they play hit and roll.
Yeah. It's more looks like it's going onto the guard. But shooter stays.
Shooter stays. It's perfect. Let's change a lot of things in this end. And most probably Daniela will have to play this. Yeah, she will.
Try to roll in the center line.
Very good curl.
Nice shot.
Good control by the skip and the sweepers. Very good roll. So it's another hit and roll attempt, I believe.
They should try. They need some points because now they're playing according to German wish.
Yeah, you need to hide something now. You have the guard, you need to use it.
It didn't curl as much as needed.
So the question is, build the guard?
They want to be quite aggressive, seems like.
We like that.
Yeah, it's better for us to commentate and have more stones in the house than an empty one.
Exactly. Josephine Obermann, the third for this team.
Lower curled.
Yeah, but good separation between the stones. Nice step, still. It's over curl, but it's two stones in the house. So Josephine Obermann played lots of
as well
events as well. Yeah, that's right. And she has one medal at all of that, it's a silver medal at the mixed curling championship. One time.
Now they need a curl.
Oh, that's a very nice shot.
It's a better shot than the red rock, looks like.
It's a good roll. Now it's really close. The stones are really close to each other. It will finally give a chance to Latvians to get rid of both of them at one point if they need it. That's why they played it, right? Hit and roll to put some
or at
pressure
least
on.
they tried to freeze to the red one, but it didn't work out.
Okay,
Good shot.
Mädchen am Leutwerk samen sorgen. Aber ich weiß es nicht.
They tried to hit and roll behind that front red, but they're too close then to each other.
Yeah.
Will be if the roll happens.
I think I would prefer to play from the top one.
And try to roll behind the corner.
Yeah, or above the another red.
Yeah, in front of. Yeah.
Interesting.
Maybe it's buried behind the corner now. We'll see
Could be.
from the other angle. A little over curled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we see he's keep sweeping, trying to get a curl behind the corner guard.
Yeah, it's actually covered, but it's really behind the tee line, and it shouldn't be any problem to get it out because the ice is very curly and very fast. If you have a good rotation, good release, and not very lazy handle, then you basically get any stone out of any place.
Yeah, on this ice.
Yeah.
Not every ice is like that, but as you said, this is possible here.
Yeah, and I like this, that when you can have so many options. You see, it was not a problem. Even if with the barrier weight she played, it was not a problem.
So Latvians still have a chance to hit this and try to roll behind the guard and be above the tee line now.
Yep, 2 stones left for Latvia. First stone skip. So it's not to roll behind the guard, just a hit and stick, and looks like it's all coming down to the blank end, but
Still possible for Germans to try to force them one.
of course.
Going behind this single guard we have on the right side of a sheet.
As you can see, Team Germany has not usual lineup. The vice skip of the team is lead, so it's in more regular kind of team lineup, Vice Skip is usually third, but this time is lead. And then Latvian team, it's also kind of
Different one.
different one. The second is the Vice Skip.
Which, yes, they're trying to roll, but that I think they quite didn't make it.
Yeah, you see the emotions and you can predict the result. Probably it's still fully open.
And I think there was a noise on a side sheet as well, and I guess they didn't hear the call in the really beginning, so earlier. So I guess there will be a blank one.
Yeah, just need to see where the red is.
Yeah, we'll see. It looked like it didn't curl as much. It's still fairly open, yes. It's possible
Absolutely.
to have a blank here.
Let's see how it goes. The last stroke in the second end.
Okay.
Yep, it's a blank end and
Easy and easy. No sweeping, no screaming, just clear shot.
Skip did her job
In silence.
in silence.
No questions there.
Saved her voice for the next
Yeah.
end. It always goes down in the end of a tournament.
Yeah, most probably, yeah. The most of the times, yeah.
So in a Latvian International Curling Challenger, we have a semi-final game against Latvian team Stasa-Sarsune versus team Jentsch from Germany. And now after 3 ends, 2 ends, it's 1-0 for the Jentsch team.
Yep, in the quarterfinal stage, Team Germany beat Latvian junior team, Team Bremene, and it wasn't really close game. It's ended up a little bit tight, but it was everything under control of Germans, that's for sure. And Team Stasa-Sarsune had no problem against another Latvian team, Team Rudzite. It was in the both games were a couple of very big ends with 5 on the board, and so the teams looks like, if you look at the scoreboard on the quarterfinals, then the teams look kind of in the pretty the same shape.
Yeah,
The both team can
similar.
can grab 5 points in one end. So we'll see, can they do that against each other?
Yeah, that will
Or
be
not.
exciting. One team get 5 points, and then in the other end, the other 5 points. They wanted a corner guard, but it's a little too long.
Exactly, it's in the rings. It changed the strategy completely right now.
Yeah,
It will.
it's possible to take it out and roll.
And you saw some support from Santa
Yeah.
to Evelyn, and that's no problem. It's tons of rocks to play and lots of ends to play, so it's all right.
We will fix it.
Yes, exactly.
That was the clap on the shoulder. We will fix it, don't worry. So, see, there's a mistake also from a Jentsch's
Yeah,
lead
I would
player.
say half shot.
Yeah. She made the shot, but she unfortunately rolled out with her shooter.
Yep.
That's not what she wanted. And there's another option to place a corner guard for
Yeah.
Latvian team.
It's
Seems
gonna
like it's-
overcurl, right?
Yeah, it could be also a little slower.
Go, Santa! You promised to fix it.
Yeah. They did.
They
got
did,
over the
that's right.
hog line, and that's fine. It's in the game. A little long, but it's usable later.
Einfahren, Körper.
So Daniela Jentsch ignores that corner guard and goes behind her own guard in the front of the house, trying to place the nice draw behind it. It curled really nicely, and it's a really nice shot from the second player, her sister.
Okay, ja, das sieht man von der Seite leider nicht. Ja.
Genau das bisschen, was sie dann auch immer extra hat.
Okay, ja. Nee, ist das gut, oder?
Genau,
We were talking about Santa and probably her strong side playing the draw shots.
Yeah.
But she's not playing much draw shots in this game.
No.
I don't remember any of them so far.
That's what seconds player most shots are takeouts. So it didn't work as she wanted. They wanted, I guess, more like double takeout and roll behind. But
Yeah. Plan A double and roll. Plan B is roll, and plan C is just to hit something.
yeah, touch. It looks like the German team is going to place a guard and try to guard the one in the house.
Yeah, I need to curl quite a while.
But it
Let's get in
curls
there.
quite a lot. It's a nice curl in the end.
And this is a chance for Latvian team to play like a barrier or huck weight to hit the red and roll behind the yellow.
Still there's a hit for her. More
Yes.
than a draw.
So chief ice maker for this event is Patrick Kapralik from Slovakia, and I can tell that he's doing a very good job
With a good curl.
with a good
Good
curl,
speed.
good weight, and yeah. So let's have a look at this, how this roll
Yeah, it's
ended up,
fairly
and
open.
it's fully opened. It's just over curl. Oh, didn't curl just enough to stay behind the guard, but it was a very good shot then.
Nice try.
Yeah, nice try.
And now center is open. Germany is playing on the sides, which is better for team with a hammer. We'll see if they hit on the nose or rub the guard, as what they did.
Yeah, it started straight from the beginning. As soon as stone leave the hand, they start to scream, and something with the release thing, I think. Yep,
It happens, so
it
we'll
happens.
see. Now the Latvian team is going to go behind this red stone.
Yeah, it's I would say that this is like a present, unexpected present for Latvians. The question is, how can they use it?
Or will they use it?
Or will they? Yes.
As we talked before, we're curlish, polite people. We try to give a gift once in a while in the end. Or in all game.
Lots of sweeping again, straight from the hand. Is it gonna?
It's a little slow. Yes.
Should we talk about the generous people curlers again?
Yeah, looks like we giving a gift back opportunity too.
Yeah. So now the same shot, but hoping for the different result.
Will they hit on the nose or try to roll?
Yeah.
It was too wide.
Yeah. Rolled out this time. Two different shots. Two different but the same, right? The same call, the same brush. Probably the same weight, but the outcome is completely different. That's actually happened pretty often. When you made a mistake and you had a problem with the release, maybe it's super soft, and your next shot you're playing too strong, probably.
Overdoing the shot, not like doing it's necessary.
Yeah, it's very important. How can you learn from your mistakes, but not rely on your mistakes? Like you have to be able to play your next shot not according to the shot that made mistake, but according to another shot, which is like your normal, regular
totally new shot. Completely different. Yes. They made a good here.
Yeah, very good tap.
A tap, a nice guard up for this stone. Looks like Germany is going to
Run red.
Yeah.
Promote the red to yellow.
And take advantage now behind those guards.
Just to remind you that Stasa-Sarsune has the hammer in descent, and there are the skips rocks.
First of a German skips rock. It was too wide. And now another present.
No, it wasn't an easy shot, right?
Sure. Always running stones through the guards on those which are in the house. It's not that easy. You need to be very accurate to do this job.
And now there's a discussion where is the place we should put our stone. Maybe behind the yellow. That was option 1 that they discussed, and then maybe on another side of the rinks. And decision is the other side of the rinks, which is really safe, I would say.
Yeah. Safe option to get 2 points here. I'm sure they have to be sure not to leave it for a double takeout.
Yeah, and in our previous broadcast when Team Kauste played Team Stern, we saw a few really good doubles over there by skips. That was just very good one, and at that point we were talking about the exact place where to put their stone.
About millimeters in curling, how important are they not to sweep too long? Leave at the right place.
Do you think she will go for a double?
It could be attempt. She loses her shoe, still it's 2 points or 1 point. It's possible to try.
Yeah, just not to hit the. Make sure not to hit the guard.
Yeah.
This is a tricky part of this shot. Double is there. You can see the angle.
But then you need a really hard weight.
Yeah, lots of power. But I can see that Daniela can play that shot.
You can see?
Yeah, I can see she can play that shot, that's for sure. And here we go. Double takeout.
It's there.
There we go.
Nice shot from a skip who's saved the end by losing 2 points in this one.
Sehr gut. Super.
Yeah, and now it should be a question from the coach, the Latvian coach. Why you put the yellow exactly this spot, not like further, maybe back 10?
Yeah, they were talking back there that maybe we should have swept that down in the back of the house rings. So
And probably this is an answer. Yes, you should.
yeah, you should, but we didn't. So
Yeah.
that's for the next games. You learn
Yeah.
and adjust later.
On this level, yeah, it's so important to find the right spot.
And make a decision quick when you see it's not coming the right place you want it. Good.
Good shot.
Right, blank end again.
Another clearing by Stasa-Sarsune. And it was a blank end, the second one. And now it's a blank end after a great double by Daniela Jentsch.
Still an interesting game to
Oh,
watch.
absolutely.
It's not a clear house all the time. It's just a couple misses, a couple presents from each team. So
And few very good shots as well. So
yeah, we're enjoying watching it.
I hope you enjoying that too with us.
Still 1 point is not much for the beginning. There's that nice double takeout from a German skip.
And nice takeout by Latvian skip.
Auf die Center, ja. Der braucht's. Gut, ja.
So we can quickly go through some other sheets as well. So at the men's side, Team Stjerne is leading 2-1 against Team Bryce, and in the end number 4, Team Stjerne having a hammer. At the women's section, Team Elena Stern from Switzerland is leading against Denmark Jensen 4-1, and Stern with the hammer. Thanks to big four-ender in the first one. And another men's semi-final is Sebastian Wunderer against Switzerland Hess, and there are 2-2 at the moment.
Close games on each sheet. So
Pretty
strong
much,
teams
maybe-
left, I would say.
Maybe Team Stern feels a little bit more comfortable right
Yeah.
now, leading 4-1 and having the hammer, but everything else is very close.
It's just beginning, so we'll see what happens in the next couple ends.
Platz von außen, wenn dann. In die Arbeit. Hat noch gut Platz. Jetzt kommt er. Jetzt kommt er.
Linie ist
Dann
gut.
Linie, dann Linie, 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 Linie.
Vorne 4.
The German team is
Gut.
placing her stone behind the center guard, but it's a bit too long. Went behind the tee line now. So,
But it's perfectly covered.
yeah. Still Latvian skip thinks they could get that stone
Aber der hätte jetzt gepasst.
with a slower takeout.
Was war denn der?
Maybe get a roll behind their own.
Linie. Hops.
Very accurate release, very long release, and accurate and very good rotation of the stone.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Fortunately, it was too wide.
Oh, too heavy, you know.
Okay, perfekt. Jetzt können wir ins Nest.
And racked on their own guard. Unfortunate shot.
Von so wissen wir
Now it's double guarding the one in the house.
Yeah, which was not very good outcome.
Keiner zum Schluss, bis sie können.
So we'll see how the German team is going to use this situation. Get some advantage in this end, in the beginning of it. Looks like going to get one more stone behind those two guards in the house.
Yeah, but need to curl quite a while.
Curled quite lots in the end.
It is, yes. Yep. And the Latvians has a hammer now. And
They're
most
thinking of-
probably, yeah, you have to clear the center.
Yep, they're talking about that. Because that's the most danger now.
Santa definitely wants to clear it, right?
Yep.
You can see that.
Now they're looking for angles. What will be best? Get points.
Okay. Santa Bloomberga.
Wider than they wanted.
Yeah,
It
just
didn't
touched
curl.
a little bit the other guard. Santa was skipping the junior team for some years
Yeah.
in Latvia, and she played World Juniors B and Challengers, and didn't manage to get to A, but did play pretty well.
Yeah, this year in April there was a World Mixed Doubles Championship, and she with a junior guy, they both got high place, eighth place in the world, so it's pretty
This is an
high
awesome result.
for this level already we have in the mixed doubles. We had a 7th place before, but then this discipline wasn't that developed as now. So she's doing quite good in recent years for her curler career.
Lots to come.
So we just saw another stone from German team. They're collecting some stones now in a house because of the mistakes from Latvian team. And we'll see, maybe those couple of those will disappear now after this shot. And a little over curled. They didn't manage to get 2 stones out of the house, but I think that spot of a yellow one is quite nice now. It could bounce on some of those reds if there's a little mistake from the German player.
And now Josephine Obermann just need a hit mistake in the nose. Must be not a very difficult shot for her. But we saw a few mistakes in the previous end with the takeouts. Now we can see is she able to fix that.
Looks good. Oh yes, no yes, it always seems a good result.
Yeah, super.
Yeah, nice.
That's what you can understand in every single language, right?
Yeah.
And
Yes,
that's absolutely
no, yes.
right. It's super shot. You can see how good the stones are.
But I can see triple now.
Could be.
It could be.
Could be everything.
Yeah.
But it's a difficult one, that's for sure.
Sure. tough, of course, but at least 2 stones would be good to get
Yeah, to
out of
remove
the
at least
play.
2 would be fine, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
It looks like it's wide.
It's 1 or 2, this is a question.
It's just 1, and unfortunately the shooter rolls out as well.
Yeah, now you need to find a good place to put your stone. Because there is a double now, or possible double for Team Latvia if you see at the situation right now. But it's a German turn to place the rock. Are they? Do you think they will play the same kind of shot? I mean, the same place for the
house?
stone? Yeah.
Well, could be. We could even leave a little higher. It's like top 12 speed. At least they just told that to the skip.
Looks like it's freeze.
A little bit longer. Oh, they're going to free. It's a nice outcome. Not bad. It's not easy double from top 1 to the side one.
Yeah, right now it's even more difficult. Yeah.
Previous shot, if they would have made it, that would be easier double than as you just said now.
Yeah, the angle is very good. It's really, really tough to get rid of the red on top.
Yeah.
Really, really tough.
And also
I don't think it's even possible. Of course, you always can kind of clip the stone, just catch a piece of it, and it probably will go away. But the weight must be very fast, like, and the accuracy is amazing. But it will not give you much, like,
I
bonuses.
guess
right?
guys will try that, but the girls teams usually doesn't throw the really heavy weights to get shots like that. At least I haven't seen much from our Latvian team shots like this. Really heavy. You need to be really confident and really precise to make that kind of shot.
And there is a big turnaround in one of the sheets, and when Team Hess stole 3 from Sebastian Wunderer, and so far is 2-5. Swiss guys ahead and without a hammer in the fourth. And look at that. Actually, very nice shot. The all reds now behind the T line. Yellow stays on top.
A
And,
little hidden.
nice shot, very nice shot.
At least those 2 red ones are open. And they could be useful for the next shots for the Latvian team.
And Daniela need to play that tight barrier way takeout. She definitely wants to keep the shooter in play to force the Latvian from 1.
As they showed before, they would like to roll on top of those 2
Yeah,
red
would be
ones.
nice.
It doesn't roll that much.
Is it going to sit? It is. Yeah. 10 rings, and this is probably what they really wanted. Even if double will be played right now, then
Yeah, still there's 1 red one in the house, and it's a more force for
Yeah,
1
force for
point
1.
or 2 points. So we'll see the next shot from Daniela, but at least shooter stayed in the house.
It's actually a triple there. Have a look at that. Yeah, I think so. It is triple, but
Yes.
do you really need it? The question is. It would be nice to play a triple, but maybe it's just a slight heat and roll would be much more useful.
Or could easily come and place on top of that. There's a nice pocket for it.
Absolutely. Good plan as well.
They could use it as a backing.
But it's gonna be a hit.
They're more thinking of a double takeout here.
Oh, hit and roll maybe.
Also.
Yep.
We'll take a look.
Yeah, you can hit and roll on top of the red, or you can hit and roll behind the guard, which is also an option. Why not?
Depends on how it curls.
Yep. So
Over
you have few options, so it's should be like you can choose during the shot what actually you play, how long the roll should be.
Or even if it slightly catches the right one, and then top like we saw in quarters, so it rolls behind the guard.
Sure.
It over curled, unfortunately.
Yeah, they tried hit and roll. Yeah, that's what we saw.
Auch normal, oder?
So what German team will decide now?
Im Prinzip einen Shooter müssen wir nicht behalten.
Nur dick? Nur dann.
Genau, oder wir gehen halt
I was
einfach
thinking about
Spiel und du halt
maybe put some pressure on Latvians and play a kind of a draw shot above the yellow to make it difficult. But I think it could be a discussion. But then, yeah, why should we do that? Let's just force them for one.
Yeah, they still have 1 point lead, and maybe a little mistake, and then will be draw for 2 points for Latvians. So
Exactly. So, yeah.
no need too much risk in this. It looks like if they just peel it out, there's still 2.
Yeah, if you
Reds.
get rid of both, even
Yeah.
in this case, like
They
if you
can
keep the
use-
shooter, that's fine, absolutely fine. And Daniela Drendel. Oh. Yeah, she was Daniela Drendel. Daniela Jentsch is her final rock in fourth.
Yep.
No
she does
question
the
then.
pull. Nice shot, and forced Latvians for. Looks like a takeoff this time.
Yes, flat take, hit and stick. Just a quick review of the shot. Sweeping by Josephine Obermann all the way, keep it on the line. Good catch.
Ja, das hat jetzt schon passt. Sie wollte halt nur nicht, dass dann den noch streicht oder so. Weil wenn dann jetzt ganz dünn gehabt hätte, dass er den irgendwie noch mitnimmt. Deswegen lieber voller treffen. Aber das hat ja passt.
So we'll see. There will be a tie game after this one.
Most probably yes.
One calls off, one calls yes.
Probably that means that everything's going pretty well, right?
Yeah.
Two different views.
Good communication. One calls no, one calls yes, but still they got the result as what they wanted. 1 point in this end, and the game is tied 1-1.
It's pretty tough for sweepers when one of your teammates is screaming yes and another one is
To
no.
listen.
You should know who to listen exactly. This is what like team communication should look like. You should know exactly who you follow.
Yep.
Yeah, that shot was really great. So close to the guard. Ooh.
And this was good one too. So after half game, 4 ends, in a semi-final of Latvian International Challenger from Tukums, we have a tie game against team Daniela Jentsch and team Stasa-Sarsune.
Yep, first half just finished with the tied score, and as it was in the very first end, Evelina Barone start the end and start the second half. Latvians once again without the hammer.
Placing a guard up there. Looks like Daniela Jentsch is pretty aggressive now, going behind this one.
I like this goal.
Will be entertained
Absolutely.
for the next 10 minutes or so. Because that means more stones in the house.
They need to curl quite a lot.
Oh, it looks like a good curl in the end.
It's gonna be really open. The question is, what weight will you choose for that shot? So take out weight this time.
Schade, ich glaube, wir haben ein bisschen eher weit geschoben.
Ja, ja. Wer?
So, is it gonna curl enough to... No.
Small, very small roll.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just 1 centimeter, maybe.
Shakers.
Sweeped a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Was worried about racking on that guard.
Yep. Oh! Outside.
Oh!
This didn't curl as much as they wanted, so it's a peel. It didn't stick in the house. And Latvian team is going to try to draw behind us again.
Now you can actually feel the moment when the game actually could change, because I think lots of people expect Team Jentsch to win that game, right?
Yeah.
But so far it's not going that clear, right? And when you play this shot and you expect like hit and stay, and you got another roll out, and you start to think like, if I'm trying to pretend I'm Latvian now, that's like, why not to win that?
Yeah, because they make mistakes and we can use.
Yeah, they made the same mistakes as we, and like if you was a favorite before, like the leader of this.
In the beginning of a game, they
yeah,
probably
and now
thought that.
now I can really see that it's not that clear.
Exactly, I agree with you. I think they should mentally kind of switch that.
Yeah, it's because it's not a lot of ends left in play, and it's more pressure for Team Jentsch being the top of the list in this tournament and still playing 1-1.
Yeah.
Maybe, but I can feel something like this.
It could happen, yeah.
It's another shot, which
I
is...
would like to agree with you. Yeah. They have to change mentally to use those German teams' mistakes in their advantage finally.
Yeah,
like
sure.
now, they hit the stone out of the house, but didn't stay with their own shooter.
Oh, finally! This is a draw shot by Santa Blumberger.
Yes, she did one before too. You missed more. But yeah.
We were waiting for it again.
Would be good.
Line is great.
Yeah.
Line is great. A little bit light.
And we'll see if Daniela Jentsch will be aggressive and go around or try to take the guard off now.
She was. I was watching few her games in the round robin, and she was pretty aggressive most of the time. I think she liked that.
It looks like she's doing now.
Yep.
She's going around. As I talked with Iveta after her win for going to Europeans, she said, I like to play aggressive game as well, so she's if there's opportunity to play aggressive, she will do that. So these are two aggressive teams, so all for a good game here, at least end of it. Well, this was a little too short. And an option to hit. Let's see if the roll will be there.
Yes, and we have some news for you. We have a first Latvian Challenger 2017 finalist. And this is a team Elena Stern from Switzerland. Because they were really quick in their semi-final win against Team Jensen. It's the final score is 8-1, and the game finished after 4 ends of play only.
Yeah,
so
no need to torture yourself and let the others to rest till the final now.
Yeah, which is kind of a disadvantage for one of these teams as well. Actually, for both.
Yeah.
Because one of these teams will play a bronze medal game and another will play a gold medal game, and their opponents will have some rest.
Oh, off. Niemals.
Looks like it's too wide. Yeah. And again, they allowing themselves to make too many mistakes here. And as you said, feels like Latvians need to take advantage of this. And they're going to draw and put the stone on the tee line, at least in front of it. They were talking about it now.
Yeah. You don't need to do something special to win the games. You just need to play your shots. At least do not do too many mistakes. Like it's gonna be mistakes. But not if it's not much of them. Look at this shot. Look at this shot. Nice shot.
It was really slow in the beginning, but the sweepers did their job.
Very well, yeah. Very well.
Yeah, Santa is a good sweeper as well.
She can hold the stone.
Yeah.
If you can say that, yeah. So, and Josephine Obermann with her second shot.
Finally, they're cleaning the guards.
Yeah, now you have to clear the guard. Bam, bam, bam.
And it's a triple. It's a triple. It's a nice shot. Excellent.
It's absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect.
All the setting up was gone now. Still there's a guard up there. It's possible to draw now around it and try to.
Yeah, this is absolutely amazing.
Hide. Excellent.
Yeah, this is a class. Yeah, we made a few mistakes, but now we should like kind of show what we really can do, and this is how it is. Bam, bam. No guard, no stones in the house.
That's how you rely on your teammates sometimes.
Yeah, it's all gone.
Yeah. I know
Okay.
she can do it, so.
Bildschirm! Bildschirm! Bildschirm!
Līnija laba.
Bildschirm!
Ieva.
Bildschirm, 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 Bildschirm! Dabūjam mūsu vismaz! Bildschirm!
Vēl.
Malciņš!
Okay.
Nice curl.
Kaut kā nostājās šita, ne?
Ja, würde ich
A little slower than they wanted, but
Okay.
they have some.
Tā lieta nav mēsta vien.
Yeah, and this is very expected, kind of expected call. Just a draw. Came around this yellow right now. Still trying to get there too.
Yeah.
dahinter, ja. Shot und dahinter. Muss sich dann schon verstecken.
Wie ist es von der Länge, wie immer.
So on the men's side, Team Stjerne against Team Bryce. Team Stjerne is leading 4 shots to 2, and
Linie gut!
in the 6th hand of play having the hammer. So
Linie ist gut, Linie ist gut.
seems like everything in control of the Danish team.
Ja, alles Linie! Alles Linie! Alles Linie! Go, 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 go!
Swiss guys team has
Alles Linie! Weiter!
still lead 5 shots to 3 against Team Wunderer from Austria, and Swiss guys have a hammer.
Ja.
And back to our game. We saw the first Daniel Jentsch
Gut so.
stone.
Kommt doch noch ganz schön rum,
It
gell?
was a little too light. And yeah, a little bit rubbed the
Just
top.
a little.
Yeah, it could be a good stone if it just passes by this yellow one.
Yeah, well, I can tell you it could be perfect stone,
Yeah.
perfectly hidden.
You can't get to it at all.
But still, it's not easy to get this one. You can see a little bit more than half. But you know how this shot is important. You miss
Yeah.
it, you're 3-1 down. Still lots of fence to play, but
Or you play it, you roll out your own,
Miram!
and then
Nee!
could be a blank hand
Bildschirm!
here.
Nee,
Bildschirm!
nee,
Wow! Nicht Barber, sorry.
Unfortunately, they did.
and this time again, one player said yes, another no.
Ja, ja.
And
Miscommunication somehow.
yep, but Daniela don't want to peel that. It's too risky.
So she's going for 1 point here.
Yep. So at least force by Latvians, thanks to this nice
Jau tāpat liek mājā, viņa
nice
neizskries
draw
uz
weight with the first one, which still there.
Yeah.
First one by Latvian skip, it's still there, and exactly this stone forced Daniela to draw for 1 point. So that means that job done for Latvians.
Yeah. Force for 1 point.
Yes, that's right.
Noch außen.
Have a hammer in 6th end, which is quite important here.
Question is it
Jetzt,
is it too much?
Kas, jā.
The weight is it's enough. Yeah, it is.
Gut so. One.
It's in. It's in, no problem there. So it's 1 point for Team Jentsch, and it's 2-1 after 5 ends of play.
Gut so.
Viņš sāk.
Ja, einfach präziser, ja. Das nächste ist schon ganz okay,
So
aber
the
ja,
next
ich denke,
end
genau.
with a hammer, Latvians should try to score some multiple points to get some lead.
Diviem mēģina.
And
Nā, tā
maybe
paša ar kornerīt, jā.
option to win this game.
Yeah.
We just saw that nice triple takeout from Josephine Obermann. That was Really good
That
shot.
was really, really good, yeah.
Right.
So it's 2-1 after 5. Pretty low scoring game compared to all other sheets.
It's still interesting to watch.
Exactly,
Interesting
still
shots.
interesting to watch.
Some stones in the house too as well.
So on the sheet next to it, Swiss boys with their last strokes managed to play the tight hit and stick to get 1 point and 6-3 lead against Team Wanderer. It's a men's semi-final.
So we are live from Latvia, Tukums, Latvian International Challenger Tournament. First time here for World Curling Tour event. Men's and women's, 15 men's teams and 13 women's teams are competing from Thursday. Now just 4 teams left to figure out who will go in a final from men's and women's. Here's a tie semi-final game against Latvian and German team. Before there were end already of a other semi-final women's team from Team Stern, Switzerland, beating Team Jentsch from Denmark 9-1.
Yeah, 8 shots to 1. Yeah,
Eight
it
shots.
wasn't very close.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is a shot by German lead, Pia-Lisa Scholl, and she played also tons of games on world level, all kind of events, and the world championships 3 times and mixed and junior Europeans, and she got the gold in European mixed one point one day, so have some medals.
It was a little too heavy, so they decided to sweep it on the guard.
Yeah, try to clip a little bit.
Yeah, sweep it, hold it on so it could roll in the house from that guard. And tap that guard a little aside, but, that was a little too late call. You see, millimeters as we talked.
Yeah, nice try. So, but it's the stone's still in the house, which could help in the end, right? It's not in a very good position, but it's still there, and it's changed some things. It will definitely. So, but
Give some extra point maybe in the end.
yeah, exactly. And German team don't really look at it too much because they know they can play a good shots.
And here we go.
And there we go. Yeah.
Nice row of 3 red stones.
Yeah, played by Annaline Jentsch. Well played.
Sister of Skip.
No, she's not a sister.
Not a sister of a way I thought she's a sister.
No.
Somewhere I heard. Okay.
I think no.
My mistake.
Or maybe mine. No, as far as I know, no, they're not the sisters. And she played 3 World Championships and 2 European Championships. So, and she's the youngest, I believe, in this team. So, yeah, much younger than everyone else. And that's what else you can do if you play in yellow. That's right, you clear the center, because these 2 shots, especially the last one, the last shot was played too good, and the position of the stone is really, really good. Top 4 is what you're always looking for. To have your stone on top 4, just catch like half of this red circle, because this stone will cover the center pin completely, and that's what it is right now, and that's why Latvians try to clear the center.
Zum Schluss dann. Jetzt kannst du wechseln. Jetzt
Looking for a mistake with the guard
Yep, 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 yep.
that can let them get to that red stone.
Go, 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 go. Good.
Nice shot.
Replace the guard. Was a little longer. Slide it in a house, but still a good positioning for a German team to try to steal here.
Ja. Pats kā pirmīt.
Looks like another hit, takeout. Yeah, even double. But the shooter stayed in front of a house as a guard now. We'll see if Daniel Jentsch is going to ask to go around it.
Vajadzēja vēl bišķiņ nokrist.
Yes, actually, you were right. I believe that's what the Wikipedia say. Is Annalena Jentsch is her sister. Yeah, that's what I heard. It's different story, but sorry about that. That was my mistake.
That's a curler's rumor. One said one thing, the other said the other thing.
Tas bija mērķis. Tic man.
So now we see come around this yellow stone, but it's too long.
It's heavy. It's heavy. And it creates nice little pocket over there.
As previous end, she made a good triple. Now it's a little mistake with this draw. She tried to.
Yeah, the question is, if you want to go over there when you have a hammer, this is the question.
In this pocket? You mean to go in this pocket?
Yeah,
now?
yeah. It's really behind the
It's
tee.
inviting, but I think could use the corner. Maybe.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
yeah, or rather this guard. So
Kaut kāds 8.
try
Yeah.
to take center first with their own stones.
We have a Krusta, the third for the team. Really experienced player as well.
8. 9.
Played Worlds, Europeans, mixed.
Now this looks long too, unfortunately.
Ja.
I guess German team is going to go after that.
Achso, legen oder was?
Oh yeah, that she looks like she played already one qualifier for Olympics.
Yep. At that moment, Latvians finished 5th.
Sieht kurz aus.
Now she could try again. And in December.
Yeah, good chance. There are 7 teams competing because Norway.
So, Kerlen, hat noch keine Auflage. Noch keine Auflage.
Decided not to send a team. Something, I guess that team broke up or something. They can't send any team to this qualification. So that means only 7 teams will compete for 2 places to get in the Pyeongchang Olympic Games.
Nice draw weight. Very nice.
88.
So I can tell you, it's no blank ends, I think. No,
doesn't
this
look
is not gonna be a blank end.
Doesn't look like. Looks like heavier as well as she falls. It's behind the T line, as she says now.
7 ar bump. Opa!
Oh, it's catched. It's picked something, I think,
Yeah,
at the
looks
end.
like it just curled in the towards center line.
Yeah, it's picked and it's just lost the rotation. And
Yeah,
but luckily,
Ja, auf jeden Fall.
this stone didn't like change the pace really. So it could just go sideways or something like this, but it's
a
just
little bit. If that
keep going in the same direction. So that's fine. Now you have to pretty much play the same shot. I don't think you can pick the same.
you never know. That pick could still be there. Maybe it just moved over.
Nachts einfach vorsichtig beim Anwischen, dass er eine Chance hat.
Tough shot.
Viel Platz, muss curlen!
Nur von außen.
Muss curlen!
Nur von außen!
It needs to curl.
Nur von außen!
Nur von außen!
Linie ist gut!
Auch Länge nur von außen!
Do you think there's enough weight?
Von außen, hierher,
Oh,
free!
it's
Muss
slowing
viel
down.
curlen!
Yeah, it's
It
slowing
was
down.
the line was
It's really slowing down. It depends on how good its sweeping is, and
Super. 14-3.
yeah, the line was too wide, so they were waiting, I guess, for the curl.
yeah, they weigh too much, I think. Yeah, but it's very good rock.
It's useful. I think they could use it later to tap or something. Later, that means with the last skip stone. So we're coming to the end of this end. So what's decision of Latvian team now? Looks like they're going to try to freeze to the yellow or something.
Yeah, something like this.
Dat big haks. Big
Ja,
haks.
das ist big hak.
Wenn ihr weiter, but okay.
But it's not gonna be very easy because you see that yellow guard over there on the side. You
Yeah.
have to
Ja, nur das heißt,
just miss past this guard, and then stone will start to curl really a lot. And you can see it from this angle. It's not
It's really
kind of. It's I don't think the line is really there.
it's tight.
It's very super
Space,
tight.
yeah.
Yeah, super tight. You have to go really close to the guard. But maybe even if you go and touch the top red, it. Yeah, but it all depends. It could be okay.
Yeah,
Could
but
be
then,
okay.
then there will be a guard and only for 1 point. So
Yeah,
it's-
most
it's
probably. Yeah.
not a good result in this way. We'll see how they
Linie
manage this.
Not a good result for one team and pretty good result for another.
Sure.
Linie!
They're calling for line. That means
Linie!
it's curling in.
It's quite. Yeah, it definitely will hit the red or the guard. Red. And where you wanna go?
So I guess good result was that their touch, the front one, it little slowed down and it made a pass change.
But they, at the same time, they pushed the red a little bit on the side. And now the tap
Could be possible.
much easier. You see,
Yeah, you're right.
just you can drive it just to that pocket. And I think it's tough shot, but is she going to play it?
Have to look from above.
Because you can't play double. That's for sure. It will not give you much. But if you play double, yellow will jump, of course, but your shooter will stay on top, and I don't
no,
see any
option.
possibility for Latvians to actually
two.
grab two. Yeah.
Oh.
So do you really need to play the tap over here?
Actually just hit that yellow,
Yeah.
which was played, and
Just
leave
hit it on
the
the nose,
options for no 2 points.
Exactly. Exactly. Maybe
They-
this is an option.
Yeah, but they kind of tried to get some steal, but I think that red could even bounce off
Yeah.
and leave a space for Latvians to freeze the back red.
Yeah. It will give Latvians a shot for 2 or 3. I don't know. It will. It's not gonna be easy one, or maybe if she played perfectly, it's not possible. But
Yeah.
no,
But
I don't know.
you're
They
right.
play actually the hard takeout. That's what they play, and they are not playing the tap. You can have a look at the brush, and this is gonna be a takeout, red
really
to yellow.
heavy one.
Yeah.
But I think you're right. They should have just picked the right yellow and then forced to have a 1 point, and that's it. It looks like it's wide. It's
Oh my
even
goodness
missing
me.
the stone.
Ich habe ihn auch ungefähr nicht mal
Yeah, this is what I'm like pretty much talking to my team about. Like, if you have an option to play a difficult shot, why you choose it, right? Maybe you have an easy option to just force them for 1, so play it.
und ich setze mich dann ins Heck und sehe ihn nicht mal Viertel. Das ist dann so schwierig.
And this is a pretty much turning point of the game. Even now they don't know where to put the third rock, right? And what can...
Now there's 2 points. Yeah, that draw on the left side doesn't work because there's that guard. I think they can make the port to get in a 4-foot on the left side.
Yeah, that was a tricky call by Daniela.
Don't know how they could get 3 points here.
Yeah, but try to split the yellows on top a little bit.
Yeah, they could.
Yeah,
But
this
then
is
a
this is an option.
little short touch to roll.
You can see actually from here you can get maybe a 4 points if you just drive the yellow to the red.
But that's risky not to lose your
yeah,
own.
of course.
It's a big
Of course,
risk in
but-
this tight game.
But
so
in this kind of a situation,
yeah, you already have 2.
yeah, you shouldn't play that one. You already have 2. That's right.
There's sweeping involved now. It's passed
think
behind
it's
the
no, it's
guard,
just one.
so
Oh, don't make sure you will not touch this too much.
that's
Yeah, okay.
fine. 2 points.
4 Steine over Team.
Ooh,
Interesting end.
interesting decisions, and this is what we were talking about in the end number 5. Like, why not to win that game for Latvia? And they put lots of pressure on the Thieves thanks to this crazy triple run takeout,
Yeah.
which clear all the things. And now you see another end, which ended up with 2 points on the board for Team Latvia. And this is the first time in our 6th end game where we can see deuce on the board.
Okay.
Es muss einfach
A couple mistakes
eigentlich nur ein bisschen mehr, es muss
for the
wirklich
last
von jedem
stones
100%.
from the German team, especially the last one.
Especially the last one, yeah.
Bitte nie wieder so eine Aussage. Dann lieber sage ich, soll mir einen Besen
But it's like this decision, and will be like discussed, I think, a lot, and what else you can do, and
weil dann mit dem Besen
maybe it's a good to have a coach to talk about it.
Yep.
Und wenn du sagst fast halb, dann sehe ich nicht mal Viertel. Deswegen dann müssen wir es mit dem Besen machen.
So
So
Yeah,
they're
not best.
screaming that it's
Best.
it's a long guard here.
sweep all the way, and that's it. It's a guard.
Keinen
That's what you
Millimeter
get.
weiter, Mädels.
Just a long guard.
If you really want to steal, and do you?
Yeah, if it's necessary
Yeah,
now
I
to.
don't think it's necessary now. You just it's a very, very, very important lead right now in the 6th for Latvia. So in the 7th end, you just need to force for 1, and you will have a hammer coming home, right? And
Yeah, it seems they now Germany is using this guard.
yeah, they will.
Nur
They
in
will.
die Zone.
The goal, top 4 would be the better result for the first stone than this one, but they decided,
Setzt alle
as a
mitdenken.
skip
Schaut
called,
euch die Linien an, wo die
she
Steine
would
liegen.
like the middle guard already, but this was still long.
I think the aim for this end for Team Germany is blank.
Yeah, that would be a good result, and then try to get 2 in the last one.
I think that's why they didn't play the corner guard, because this guard, this yellow guard, is very long. It's so close to the hog line, so basically you can't hide anything from it.
Yeah,
So
it's easy to pick it out.
yeah, exactly. So why not to play the corner guard then? And I think this is the answer, like, because we don't want to grab 2 points. Maybe only by accident or something like this. Just need to wait a little bit and pick up 2 in the very end, in the 8th.
And then less guards for them in this end. Looks like they want that because they don't need to take them out later.
No freeze.
So
Yeah,
one guard is
I'm
enough.
sure they're really going for blanket or for like accidental too, and don't take any risk right now, because right now you need to make sure that you will avoid any steals
Linie.
and keep your hammer.
Kurz aufgeht.
But this wouldn't help to avoid that.
Absolutely, this is a huge mistake. It's just oh.
And she's shaking her head.
Yeah, this is a now. That's I usually say that now you play 7 stones against 8. Yeah, because you made like one red stone become a little bit yellow.
Yeah. It changed the color on the way from the hog to hog.
Yeah.
An advantage for Latvian team now.
But now we saw one great triple through the guard run, so maybe this is a good time for it.
I guess
Again.
Josephine will make it again, but this doesn't help Latvians either, so unfortunately
Too heavy.
too heavy here.
Auf geht's, mach's jetzt. Ja.
Too heavy, yes. And that will give a chance to Daniela to clear the house, I would say. Clear the guards, but
Seems she's not up to that.
she is not. Yeah, she's not going to do it.
Leuchtlinie.
Just want to put all her rocks behind the center.
Maybe try to get as much as possible now and
So it
Done
seems
in
like it seems like I was wrong. She's not going to blanket. She's just going to. She will try to pick lots of points.
Ja.
that's also a pressure to her teammates to make those shots well, so they can go behind those guards, and it's even more stress if you want to get in the finals and it's close
But
to the end.
yeah, but it's not the first time she played like this. Like in the round-robin game against one of the Latvian teams, I saw Daniela playing a couple really tricky shots, and she missed one shot with her final rock when she was trying to get the 3 points, and she missed it. And immediately after that, she started to be super aggressive. Like we talk about it sometime with my team. Like when you lose some points, you want to prove yourself that you are so very good, and you try to immediately start to play so aggressive to just it's really unexpected.
And it's also, I said, it's even more pressure. You just lost points, and you have to be precise and have a good shots to make those draws and be aggressive. So it's even more stress for the team.
Yeah, exactly.
It's hard game. She's
Maybe.
asking.
Yeah, maybe you should play like maybe a little bit more clear, but you know, it's our point of view.
Sure, no, it's just subjective opinion of ours.
Yeah.
We're just commentating and think it's now she's taking guards off.
Yeah, guards off by her sister, Annalena Jentsch.
Ja, dafür, dass
Ja.
ihr es mitnehmen wollt, war der verdammt für Ihnen.
Ja.
Ja, sag mal, kann sie bitte einen Stein machen?
Of course, it's interesting for us, as we talked before, that more stones in the house and be aggressive.
Yeah, that now you can like see that German girls start to be really nervous, and Daniela not like a little bit shaky. You can see
Yeah,
that.
body language is
Yeah.
also like something's not there, what we're doing wrong. But
Latvians keep keep put some pressure on.
They should have. Yeah, one more guard. Nice. Nicely done.
Very nice. No problem there. But you can actually drive yellow to red, and red goes to this both yellow. You can have a look at it, and that could change the whole thing immediately. One nose hit.
Yeah, then there's still option if the guard stays there. You can go around it.
Yeah.
Be aggressive too.
So we saw one great takeout by Josephine a couple ends ago. Maybe it's a good time for another one.
Is there? Almost. Wasn't double and those doubled out those two in a house, but
it's a very good one because shooter rolls out. So it's only one guard left and one stone in the house, so now it looks much better.
More clear.
Yeah. Oh, it's not. Shooter stays, but then they are both guards gone. Oh, now it looks much better.
Well, now Latvians just need to get one more in.
Yep.
Ball is from a sweeper. It's top 12. Top 12, top 8. So they need to pass this one. It's good.
Nice sweeping.
Good result.
Yeah, Skip also joined for it.
It's a little warm up, I guess.
Oh yes, absolutely. It's pretty cold here in Tukuma Ledushalle. See the teamwork. It's not much point to sweep with 3 players. So if you want to help your team to sweep, one should get step back and another will join with full strength.
Yeah, the third one just clearing the air before the rock. More or less.
Most probably, yeah.
Oh, it's tight.
Oh, nice. Almost perfect shot. That's a good place for Redstone.
Yeah, still could go through the guard and try to get out that yellow, but we'll see. It's really close.
Really close, yeah. Just a little overcurl, just a small.
Yeah, it would be nice to stay more on the left side so that yellow could be pushed a little bit more out.
Third zone, that's what you said? I think. Yeah, 3-4, and maybe the guard or just touch the 12 feet. Just bite the house, maybe?
Yeah. I think we'll be okay at top 12 now.
Yep.
Longer would be too much. Would make a double, I guess, there. They leave it close to the yellow one, I mean.
Yeah, yeah. We were so focused on that game that we missed
the
that.
Finish of
one semi-final actually.
Right.
Another semi-final is finished, and we congratulate Team Stjerne for advancing to the final by beating Team Bryce from Scotland 7 shots to 2 after 6 ends of play.
So we just have one more men's semi-final left and one women's.
Yeah, exactly. And once again, we're featuring the most exciting game of this round, that's for sure.
Really close one.
So, where it's going to end up? It's over curl. It's over curl. It's really, really over curl, and this is a chance for Daniela to pick that yellow.
There's still lots of guards in front of it.
Oh
so
yeah, absolutely. Even if you do it. So maybe it's a time for just a draw. So this is a question. This is a question for Team Germany to try to catch the piece of the yellow.
I think there's
It's
still
a tough shot.
Yeah, there's still also place. Yeah, there's still place to get in the middle,
Exactly.
but They have to think now what to do. Tough shot.
Oh, absolutely.
If she goes... Oh,
Yeah,
she's trying to pick it out like that.
And it's all started because she was so aggressive in the beginning, I would say. And of course because of the not very good second shot of this end, when the guard was played by Germans. That's how it's all ended up. Very tough for the skip, very tough.
So first stone of Daniela Jentsch in the 7th end. Really important shot. If she can pick this yellow stone out of the house now. Is it going to
Start
work?
the curl, start the curl.
No, it's robbing on her own stone.
Verticaal, 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 prom.
Okay.
So both reds stays in. And now, what is the right call?
It would be okay to take that red out and just roll on the side, not to leave a double here, because that is that yellow closer to the
Yeah, this
red?
is very, very important thing.
Yeah, to make a right decision.
Yeah. So if you play over here, she played the double. Yeah.
It's risky to make now hit and roll to the center line, because you could leave a double there.
So the question is, for me, if I would make this decision, the decision I would make would be, what is the most difficult shot for Daniela after we play this?
Yep.
If we play hit and stay on this red or trying to grab a roll, or we guard the yellow.
Or leave her to draw, which is quite difficult to... It's still place, but you need to really be precise to do this.
Yeah, to play a draw is really risky. To play a guard is a good call, but it depends which is closer, red or yellow, on this.
Yeah,
Which are the biters.
we're not sure. It looks like a red one, isn't it? Or
If
we
it is
can't
red, then I would never go for a guard or something like draw. It's too risky. It's too risky. Then you have to play this red and try to get the roll. Even on the side, this will be fine.
Yeah, otherwise, I said if you leave a double there,
Yeah.
then there's 2 points in a 7th. I will see how it end out. And there's a immediate call of sweeping. Now it's off. It's on again. That means it's quite close. It's on the side. Still possible double.
It is possible double for sure.
No idea about those 2 rocks, which are overlapping the house. Which of those are closer? It's not easy. They think it's the red one. Looks from this point of view, but we are not above.
Yeah, I also think from this angle it's definitely red.
Yeah, it's obvious now. But
So, but let's play the double first and then we will decide,
it
right?
looks like they're going to. Yeah, more roll on the side would be best for that previous shot Latvian team made. Then it would be even tougher double or even no double. We'll see the outcome of this one.
Okay, we saw some doubles over today broadcasts. We saw some fantastic doubles, and maybe this is a good
Even
time for
triples.
another one.
Even triples on this
Even
one.
triples, yeah,
is cool.
absolutely.
Everything's possible.
Absolutely great games in Latvian Tukums at WCT event. And probably this is the one of them. Daniela Jentsch with her last stroke in the 7th.
Important shot here to take a lead or to tie a game. No sweeping involved. That means it's not curling enough. So that means a steal of 1 point for Latvian team in the 7th end. And +2.
Yeah.
Wenn ich es nicht reißen kann, wird es nicht reichen.
Where is the happiness in your voice?
It's there. It's there. I'm just hiding. We're
But-
shy people.
yeah,
We
but
just
actually-
hide over.
Do you remember I was talking about that end when Daniela Jentsch played the Latvian team Rudzite and started to play really, really aggressive?
Yeah.
You know what happened in that end? The Latvian team also stole the point.
Okay. So
It happened the same thing again.
in the
now.
end of the all game, or that
No, it was in
somewhere
the
between-
end number 6 or
Okay, not very.
5. Yeah. But it was the same situation. She missed a good opportunity with her shot. Then she started to be super aggressive. She played really aggressive, and it all ended up with the steal. And now she did the same thing. She started to play really aggressive behind the center guard, not playing on the sides and all that. It's all ended up with another steal again. So it's kind of a thing.
Yeah, that she makes over and over again, I guess.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Piektā, sestā!
maybe Latvia should take a look at this and use it at some point.
Sākam nē.
And now it's 2 points, 2-4, and 2 point difference in the last end. And
7.
if, like,
Beigām jau.
somebody would tell me that, like, I will be 2 points up without a hammer in the last end, I would say, yeah, I will go for it. That's absolutely fine.
I take it.
I take it.
Still, if they tie the game,
You
there's
will.
an extra end with a hammer, so every chance to win this for
Oh,
Latvian
easy.
team and be the
Sicher die Guard.
first
Schaut lang aus, Leute. Schaut mega
World
lang
Curling
aus.
Tours Latvian International Challenger finalists. First time.
Mega lang.
Jā. Jā. Jāskatās, vai viņai mājā
So
neiesliek.
as we expected, there's a
Tāds slīdošs
corner
izskatās.
guard for
It must be a corner guard.
Daniel.
It is very good guard. A little bit closer to the center that she expected, I believe. But it is there. It's
Okay.
fine. You don't have any other options. You have to play guards right now, and where it stays there. We will use it over there.
But that should be a guard.
Yeah, it must be a
Otherwise
guard.
it won't help.
Yeah, it just must be a guard. Yeah. And there is some pressure for young Evelina as well.
Trešā,
Tikai trešo.
trešā, ceturtā. Džigliņš. Mājā iet.
They say it's
Piektā.
a bit too quick,
Piektā. Piektā.
but it's in a house.
Piektā.
It's not a bad result to have
Ceturtā.
that stone in a house now. They don't need to leave any guards for German team to use.
I would not play this yellow stone right now. I would leave it over there, I think.
Not sure what she's going to do
Maybe
now.
she's playing the tap. Tap yellow to the back 6 to create lots of yellow stones on the behind the tee to use it afterwards, not as a guard but as a jamming thing. So this could be an option, not only just to play the come around behind the guard, because Latvians will clear the guard afterwards. You can just play a tap. Yeah, it seems like she's playing the tap actually.
Yeah, but
She was trying.
trying it,
Okay,
it
sorry.
curled too much.
Yeah,
But
but it ended up with like a draw behind the guard. I think that this was the call was actually.
The weight was pretty good. If
Yeah, weight
that
was-
would curl a little less, I think that tap and
Der ist durchgelaufen. Okay, gut
a
so.
go behind and be even before the tee line then.
So and this is gonna be a takeout, and if Santa will take out the guard, it's gonna be fine. If the stone in the house, it's gonna be fine. So
Yeah. Let's call for a line
Ja-
already.
make sure it will not stay there as a guard.
So is it the guard? It's the guard.
Oh.
And they leave.
Yeah, I will not. Yeah, I will not sweep it much.
Yeah, and they leave the corner.
Yeah, not very good result. Yeah, not very good result. The jam on the yellow one was unnecessary. And this push behind the tee was like what was actually Germans were looking for.
Yeah, now they are having 2 yellows, which they can use later, maybe freeze if they need some more than.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right.
2 1 more points.
But now they're trying just to draw behind.
Yep, Linie. Yep. Yep.
Draw behind the guard. Come around.
Linie.
Is it heavier?
Linie. Alles Linie.
It seems like it's heavier.
Going for line, they thought they could freeze on top of that yellow, but it overcurled.
You're right, yeah.
It's not a good result now because it's the 4th best stone now.
Also halt, ja.
Yeah. But it's in the house. It's somehow covered. Can be used later. No mistakes here. It shouldn't be any mistakes. Oh, and this is a mistake.
It didn't curl as much as, unfortunately.
Too many yellow stones gone. And now you can draw around the guard again. And this is a very tricky situation now. It was very good for Latvians, but with the 2 shots, Yellowstone basically almost left the house. All of them, except one. And I don't think this yellow helped much. Too heavy.
Maybe it will
stuck to yellow.
go on a yellow, but I think it leaves nice double
68.
option.
Yeah, it's too much weight.
Or just seems that she thinks to freeze on top of it or something. I don't know.
She shouldn't.
She just showed it weirdly.
Yeah.
It looked like that.
Agree. I saw that too.
Yeah, it seems we were mistaken this time.
No, she will play the double, but it leaves Team Jentsch the guard. It's pretty tough to come around this guard, but it is possible, and it is possible to hide it. But first of all, it must be a double. Curl too much.
Not
curl so much.
Oh, it was so close. Yeah, but they made it. That would be disaster if they touch the guard.
Yeah, absolutely. So they did it, but they left this yellow
as a backing.
Yeah, as a backing for the red. It made it even easier now to find the place for the redstone. Now she don't really need to hide that red. She just need to place it on the right angle above the yellow. So it's kind of now it's became easier, yeah, easier for Germans. But you have to play perfect weight now. It doesn't change this. Line spray looks really good.
Good stone. I think it's still fine.
It's not enough weight. The light was.
Yeah, it could be closer.
Yeah, weight was a little bit light, and line was absolutely perfect. It was just the corner freeze. It would go another meter.
You're right.
Yeah, but you see, it's actually pretty good. It's almost got there.
Yeah, it's almost covered, and if you try to pick it out, it looks like your own shooter will go out. So
I think you have to play through the guard now, because in this, what the thing is, if you will miss this shot now, the Germans will have a chance for 3. But if you play through the guard or peel the guard, I don't see how they can
Hide
grab
another
3.
one. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
grab
get
3, right?
yeah.
So you have to, from my point of view, you have to play through the guard, no matter what will happen.
And looks like they're doing it. And they're sweeping for line really heavy, is it?
Okay, gut so, ist jetzt die Chance.
At least there are 2 stones.
Zieh mal jetzt durch.
No, seems the red one is closer and they are leaving a kind of guard
Yeah.
in
Genau.
top in front of a house.
Yeah, it's very important which one is closer now. What do you think?
It looked like it's a red one.
Red is closer?
Yes, then two yellows, so that means I think Jentsch is going around this one and use it as a guard for herself.
I think so, yeah.
It's a good option to hide her own stone.
Jetzt. Linie. Ja, Linie. Auf jeden Fall die Line.
It's close to the T
The
line.
weight seems very good, actually. The question is the line. If they will touch the guard of you, they will pass this kind of a guard. They passed it. It's a nice shot. This is a nice shot.
No double possibility. See, maybe if you
Yeah.
throw on the yellow.
And that shot was really, really good. And now it's a kind of a scary part, what to play, because if you play this yellow to red,
Still, you can roll on the side to cut out that red one if you kind of roll and freeze to it. That's a possible.
I mean, if you miss this shot, what will happen then? Yeah.
End of a game.
Yeah, not at that moment, but
Yeah,
probably
but still
yes.
close.
Yeah, this is a really risky. Really risky.
That's not easy to try to hit that
Absolutely.
shot now and try to kind of hide behind their own yellow. So they have to figure out how they will do this one.
You have to run yellow to red, and you make sure not to miss it.
Absolutely, they can miss it now.
I
They
know.
have to take one out so they don't leave 3 points for Germany.
Woo! Woo! Whoa!
No
This is a
sweeping.
little bit scary. This is
Looks
a little
like
bit
it's
scary.
too wide. Is it?
Is it coming?
Is it too wide? It's too wide and it's jamming. And jamming
Oh,
everywhere
no.
that it shouldn't be jamming.
Tu ņemsi to mārā. Nē, tu ņemsi to mārā un stiprāks.
Yeah.
Stipri un viņš iet uz
Weil,
augstu.
das stimmt.
Und wenn
That was a risky shot, and
beziehungsweise wenn dann muss im Double
It
machen.
it
didn't
didn't
pay
went
off.
really well.
Und da ist aber auch die Gefahr groß, dass du ihn austauschst.
And suddenly,
Ja.
Deiner war 84 Grad, oder? Ist es ein bisschen langsamer geworden? Okay. Okay. So.
and if we're coming back to difficult shots and easy shots, like if I would have a choice in this situation, so maybe you should play another red, which in the rings, just to take this out, another red, and let Daniela to throw difficult, very difficult draw, really precise draw. Let her play difficult shot, not to play difficult shot by yourself, and then if she played that draw, so then you run the yellow.
Passt dann auch für
Yep.
Maybe you will have like 2 reds standing somewhere behind, so maybe this shot would be even easier.
The option to catch some of those.
Yes,
so-
exactly. So maybe you should let her play difficult shot, not to play difficult shot by herself. Option.
Yeah.
Ist gut, vorne 12.
Now it's an option for Daniela to win that game in the very last end.
Linie!
But
Muss beißen!
Muss ins Haus!
Wow, 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 wow.
Toen ik kon aan, zag ik deel jij
14,
daar.
3.
Oh!
Oh.
Dubbel door jij.
She tried to leave it up top 12, but somehow it went
My question is,
longer.
yeah, my question is why not to play on the other side of the rings?
Yeah, to separate them all.
Absolutely. Now you give her a double,
Because I
or
guess she wanted somehow.
Ja.
Yeah, there's a free space on a right side on a in a
yeah,
house, but she tried to put the top 12 in front of that. Somehow tried to guard it for
yeah, I don't know.
no idea why.
No idea why not to play on the other side. No, no, didn't get it. Okay,
But that's
it
possible.
it will give a Latvians a
Yeah,
chance.
still chance. Even tying the game,
Yes.
they have a extra end to go into. Just have to make this double or
You have to.
triple.
Bildschirm! Bildschirm!
Is that possible?
Bildschirm! Bildschirm!
Make
Hope
sure,
it's
make
not
sure.
all curling. They have to
All the way, all the way,
choose
all the way.
times. Yeah, they have to take.
Yes.
Is it going to go?
Okay.
No, it's not.
It's not, but it's still yellow there. Yeah, and you have to play it.
Ja, der kann ja da, kann er nicht eigentlich drauf.
If you have a look at the house, and now we have 3 red stones across the house. So maybe the best option is just to peel the
it.
yellow.
Yes. There's still option for jamming,
Yeah, to avoid any jams.
but no idea why they didn't sweep this rock out of the house. Because I guess the other person were sweeping the other one, but it didn't have enough speed to roll
Yeah,
out.
it didn't have a chance to get
Yeah,
out.
and that was the point, to choose the right rock to sweep after the T line.
Yeah.
It always has to be a communication between the teammates, which one take.
So it's easy peel for win.
For 3 points.
Oh yes.
It didn't look.
It didn't look that
after
good.
in a half of a end.
But then yes, the Latvians choose the very difficult decision, and that's what happened. But she has to play it now. Need to peel it. Looks good. Jam, but it
And
doesn't
there's
make
the
any
3
sense. Woohoo! So guys, we watched a really nice game over here with lots of interesting and decisions and interesting shots.
Thank you. Ja,
And we congratulate Team Jentsch for advancing to the final in this really tough game. And feel sorry for Latvians. Then they deserve a win.
dass wir den mitnehmen. Dann
They played really well. They put tons of pressure on the German girls, and
Nase treffen, einfach
but
so, dass
didn't made it in the end, unfortunately. And you can see now some highlights of this game, and this really tight game. This game, Latvians forced Jentsch for 1 in the first end. She made it, and then it was couple blanks, and Latvia was forced for 1 in the fourth. And the second half was all the way through. The Latvians were in control of the second half actually, but this very last end ended up really nice. Yeah, being down 1 and took 3 points in the last end. This is where you put all your power in. Jentsch managed to play her really best in the end and grab this point, which helped her to advance to the final, where Team Jentsch will meet Team Stern from Switzerland, and Team Jensen from Denmark will play Team Stasa-Sarsune for the bronze. And in the men's part, Team Hess from Switzerland will play for the gold against Team Stjerne from Denmark, and the bronze medal game is Team Bryce from Scotland and Team Wunderer from Austria. Thank you very much for watching us, for being here at Tukums Liedus Halle at Latvian Challenger 2017 World Curling Tour. Join us for the final for the gold medal game, and thanks for watching. My name is Alexander Orlov, and I was accompanied by Linda Mangale. Thank you very much, and wait for the interview and to find out more about this game.
How does it feel so far? It looks like a good row for your team.
Yeah, we've been on a great run, and we're happy that we could win all our games so far, but we still know what we have to improve to win.
It was quite a tight game, this one, comparing to semi-finals. How was it against the Latvian teams?
Well, we knew they would play a very good game, but they had a very strong second today. She gave us a hard time. We were having troubles with our setup, and yeah, then we had to make some trick shots, but in the end it worked out fine.
Well done, and good luck in a final.
Thank you so much.
Unfortunately, loss for your team, but it was really close in a very last stone. So, how was it during the game to adapt to the opponent's game?
The game was really close, and I think we played really good. But unfortunately, this last end and some bad mistakes and.
German team gave you quite good opportunities. They missed their couple shots, so it was option.
Yeah.
So all in all, in the tournament, good run of 5 wins.
Yeah, 5
tournaments.
Good for and then next Tallinn starter international.
No, we are going to Vetsikon and then for European netball.
Okay.
Europeans.
Good luck then in European.
Thank you.